The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the San Francisco 49ers. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First play from scrimmage, Watson going to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One thing we often talk about is setting the tone in a game. How about this? They came after him on play one and put him on the turf and forced an incompletion.
Something for him to think about immediately right off the bat.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to back off either. I think that they had success on the first play. Typically, when a defense does that, they've announced to you that this is what they plan to do throughout the game.
Now it's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw is Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now Watson, he's going to move him around.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air yet again. Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
He's got the speedster Goodwin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. He stiff arms him and just shutting him off there. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. First carry for Elijah Mitchell. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
The second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Debo going in motion left. Oh, they're changing this at the line. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. No score after one on EA Sports. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Samuel going to go in motion right. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're giving some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Yeah. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Purdy. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they take over right at the 50. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Watson now going to run the option right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down.
Oh, they're not letting me push you, bro. That's fucking weak as fuck. That's what I feel to one of you.
They take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Purdy. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First down, here's Mitchell. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Yeah, he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And across the chalk into the end zone is a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you'd think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On first down, Purdy.
Oh my God.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel. And the Browns are going to get the football as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
The Browns drive about to get started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
To throw on second is Watson. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball is going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Here's Mitchell. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Shotgun now with Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Call that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Come on, bro. Get in the ball.
Third time. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45.
Fuck, bro. That's horrible. What?
That is a tough way to start the third quarter.
I'm running or something like that.
Drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And we're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Here's Chubb on the read option. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw is Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Got to say, I was a little surprised.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On second down, here's Watson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? He'll drop to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneeling on time. So you've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Purdy now to throw. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. On 1st and 10, Watson. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Watson. And that went to the right side and incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
To the air yet again, Watson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Now Watson. That pass complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now Watson. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Watson changing to play. To throw, Watson. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they... From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 54, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. They go play fake. Mahomes. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Now here's Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice taking it in. And the Chiefs go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Samuel. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. This is Samuel. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance. A 2nd down throw for Purdy. Toward the sideline, and look at that
catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term.
He's got a man, complete. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 33 yards. And the 49ers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Jake Moody now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one, though.
At their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh!
It's Rice.
Fuck, man.
It's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now Patrick going to change the play. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now they'll audible to something else. Mahomes to throw once more. It's Kelsey on the ground. Touchdown! Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Purdy. Flush to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
I'm going to be out of there. Come on. That's it.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
I never seen that out of there. Damn, you got 5 times. Holy shit.
And they'll go with the ground attack here.
And he's
going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, here's Purdy.
Oh, they're
trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over near the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now Mahomes.
Oh.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. An option give now to Mitchell. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Samuel in motion. Purdy now to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander him with 3rd down coming up.
Not well, and you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 44 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Mahomes throw complete there to Rice. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Oh.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
What the fuck is this thing? What the fuck? Dude, I had a bug that fucking movie through the ball to him and he just turned his switch.
Great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 10. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Out of the gun, Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Samuel. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And this one is right through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 13.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. In motion right, Debo. He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
2 on 1 18.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 3rd down and 13. Here's Purdy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Play action. Now Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And
the other guy.
On the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Better cut that shit.
What the fuck? Oh my goodness, he was in his own zip code, but somehow could not look it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
That's how he dropped it.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Inaudible here to get a new look. Purdy on 4th down. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Mahomes now on the sneak. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Sliding out of the pocket. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
He's got it at the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. A dump down to McKinnon. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Drake Jackson. And the Niners are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Give running right is Mitchell. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Mitchell. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Purdy. And this is incomplete. His back has been developed safety down. Games he went back to him in his first game with Connor. Just unable to connect. So the play results in no game. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
I hit the fucking ball. What the hell, dude?
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game. Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. In motion right, one of the tight ends. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And a deep ball here, holding just past the 50, down the left sideline. And all the way in for the Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 75 yards. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
They run over center with Mitchell, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Purdy looking to throw. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And they'll run it here. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 41-yard line. Always costly to come from the football. These defenders, they become so adept at jumping free.
Yeah, it's amazing they don't know those calls, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Mahomes going to change things up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one caught by Rice. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Yeah. What the hell? The late and everything. Keep it out on the making jump. Okay. That was the dumbest jump I've ever seen in my life. Fucking Madden, dude. Fucking game fast. Bullshit, bro.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And they can't bring him down. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll roll him out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Touchdown, Eagles! DeAndre Swift from 17 yards out. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll get this out to about the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
That is caught. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
That one right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably twirling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Touchdown! Respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
He's going to be tired.
Return up past the 30.
Oh, that's good. Look at that. He's like walking on the field.
And finally, he's out of bounds. But how about that return? All the way inside the 20 and into the red zone.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Purdy. And he throws it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, a 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. The slot man in motion right. Second down, here's Hurts. He'll drop this one off to Swift. They find some open field here. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
First down, Eagles.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Throwing his Hurts.
Oh, no way.
Find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts. Touchdown! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Back to the air on second down, Purdy. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On first down, Purdy. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charlie? There he goes, right side. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Inside the 20. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown. Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. His way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. In motion, the tight end. Purdy to throw it on first down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Escaping the pressure right.
Come on, bro. Why not gonna let me catch the ball when I took on him?
Picked off by
Going in his
Isaiah
front.
Rodgers.
In
And
the
the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle first down.
But first down, Hurts. Flush to his right.
Oh, wow.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. They'll look to throw here. This is Smith with a grab. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagle.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
That is pushing him.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 164 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, my goodness.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
Everybody get tired off of this.
Points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
You've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. They'll run with Mitchell. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
back to throw, Purdy. Now he's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. In motion left is a running back. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. It's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he ran a bit too much.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a secret way.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's Samuel. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have broken our tie and have taken a 4th-quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 75 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. This is Samuel. And some room to maneuver. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Purdy now to throw.
Oh, he got overthrown the ball.
That's going to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
On fourth down, here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Here's a run now with Kittle. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's third down at 5. Throwing, Purdy. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
This is first and 10. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, man.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. First and 10. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. Right side, and he finds Gray. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's Purdy to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
What's in the fucking third one, motherfucker?
I'm also surprised when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Purdy with one final shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. What a game we were treated to in this one. And in that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone.